Hi guys, welcome back to another episode on Rancor Exotics, and today I'm going to be talking about my breeding plans for 2022. Something much more immediate, and I got some pictures for it too. So I've been kind of busy. I've been setting up my sprinkles, my pastel Batman, with three of my females that are all heavy and ready to go. One of them is Deluxe, my pastel spot nose clown. She's 1900 grams. Next is Chocolate, my Mojave clown. She's 2000 grams. And the last one is my Super Pastel Enchi Desert Ghost. And she is 1900 grams. So all three snakes are very inch into the 2000 gram mark. And they're 2.5 years old, so their age is proper for them to breed. And Sprinks, my male pastel Batman, is 1200 grams. So he is large enough, he's old enough and ready to get the job done. So he has also been producing sperm plugs, so I know he's been producing viable sperm. So today I just kind of want to talk about what I'm expecting and hopefully some of the things that, if I'm lucky enough to hit, will produce. So let's talk about my first female Deluxe, my pastel spot nose clown. So I am planning hopefully producing some Powerball clowns. I've looked everywhere on the internet. If you guys have a picture of a Powerball clown, please shoot it over my way. That Powerball is a super spot nose clown. That's what I'm trying to hit with this pairing. I do know that Super Spot Nose does have neurological issues, and if anything serious happens, I'm gonna take responsibility, and I probably won't sell off that offspring if they have anything severe, and I'll probably keep them as a pet only. And this is probably the only time I'm planning to pair my Batman with my Spot Nose girl, because the next time the breeding season comes along, I'm probably going to have another male ready for her, so the chances of getting a super spot nose won't be there anymore. Now, I'm gonna get. I want to see. I'm really curious. I have a morbid curiosity, you could say, on what a super spot nose clown looks like. Of course, if you add leopard, that'd be fine. However, I'm trying to dodge pastel. There is a possibility for pastel and super pastel in this pairing, and I really don't want any pastel. Regardless of the gender, if something comes up with pastel, I'm probably going to make that available. And that's counting my chicks before they hatch. However, I really don't want any more pastel in my collection, right? So the next gal I paired my Batman to was my Mojave clown. Now here I'm trying to produce Mojave Batmans. They look pretty darn cool. The thing I'm trying to avoid here is getting the pastel passed down. I really don't want to make Pastave Batmans. I really don't want any more pastel. If anything comes out pastel, regardless of gender, I'm going to probably again make it available. However, if any female comes up without any pastel in this particular pairing, I'm probably planning on keeping back. I really do like my Mojave Clown girls. I'll probably keep another one of those back in case I get, like, say, a GHI male later on. However, if I get anything in between that doesn't have pastel and is a female, I'm probably going to try to keep it back. Of course, I can't keep everything back. So once I have all my eggs hatch, I'll probably make some hard decisions. However, this is probably one of the more interesting clutches I'm going to be producing. Now, the third girl I paired up my Batman to was Vendetta, my Super Pastel Enchi Desert Ghost girl. Now here I do want pastel to be passed down because I want the double heads that are going to be produced from this pairing to have pastel. Obviously, I'm going to produce everything is going to have pastel, thanks to my Vendetta having super pastel. However, half of those are going to be super pastels. And then there's a possibility for Enchi being in that Super Pastel, Leopard, and Spot Nose. So I can get a Super Pastel, Leopard, Spot Nose, Enchi. Double het, Desert Ghost Clown. And that'd be super cool. That'll probably be the star of, or the crowning jewel of that clutch. Of course, anything female I'm planning to definitely keep back. I'm trying to make a little army of double hets. That way I can produce, I can get a step forward on my DG Clown project. I did make a little video before on my next male I'm looking to getting into. And so this clutch is going to be a cornerstone, really, in producing my DG Clowns. Of course, I love my line of DG I currently have. I got her off Fireball. He produces some great stuff, and I really like this line of Desert Ghost. It's nice and bright, because some Desert Ghost lines they look kind of xanthic, and they kind of strip away the contrast between the alien head color and the dorsal pattern. However, this line really doesn't. When I got my Vendetta, she was her dorsal patterns were nice and dark, and the alien heads were nice and bright. Of course, because of Super Pastel, over time, it forced the dorsal pattern to really lighten up, and the alien heads became lighter and lighter until they basically became white hot. She still looks amazing, and I would show you her right now. However, she is currently in some deep shed, and I don't want to bother her. However, she still looks spectacular. So, some of this offspring, like I said, anything female has a high probability of me keeping back, unless it has Pastel. If it's from the double het clutch, I'm planning to keep all those females back. I know it's kind of a dick move, but you know, that's kind of what happens. If it's a high, if I have a high ratio of males, that would just mean that most of the clutch is going to become available. Of course, if I'm able to reproduce a Batman male without any pastel in it, I'm probably planning to keep that male back, or you know, if that, let's say Super Spot Nose Leopard, if I produce that without any pastel, and the animal comes out without any wobble or very minimal wobble, I'm probably going to put that into my as a breeder, potential breeder for later. So overall, it's not a very big breeding season I have. I know other people that are breeding hundreds of pairs of ball pythons, and I'm only here with 3 pairings. However, that's what happens when you're small and you're trying to, trying this out. I did produce a clutch 6 months ago from Cream, which is my Purple Passion Calico, to Sprinkles. That was Sprinkles' first time he paired. I think he paired when he was around 800 grams. He was a pig then. He still ate while he bred, so he was perfectly fine. Cream was a big snake. I think she was around 2,400 grams at the time, and she laid around, I think, 5 good eggs and 3 slugs. So right around a 7 egg clutch if they were all healthy, I think. But the incubator failed and all those eggs were lost. Of course, lessons were learned and things were corrected. So hopefully this season it becomes more successful and I get actual baby snakes this year. There are a lot of moving parts in my life right now because I am going to have to move soon. However, I'm going to bring my snakes along and all of my pets. And so I hope that you guys come along with me. If you guys have any comments on suggestions, or maybe you have a link to that Super Spot Nose Clown that I've been looking for, leave it down in the comments. Or, shoot me out to a breeder that might have a picture of it in their gallery or something. While you're down there, like and subscribe as always. If you have any other interesting things that you would want me to talk about, leave them down there. I can talk about them in Herp Talk. And overall, it's a fairly shorter video today, but hopefully it's been informative. I really don't have very much going on. I'm still kind of building up for a larger, better season, right? Alright, thanks guys for listening, checking out the video, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next one. Thank you.